Hey there guys, hope you all are doing well. So today we're going to be going through the road layout warning signs. Now these are going to be the ones that are going to show you how the road ahead is going to be shaped. So things like your junctions, your lanes merging, or your intersections. And these signs are going to be quite sneaky because it's going to test both your recognition and how you react safely to these signs. Question 1. While driving on a straight road, you notice the crossroad ahead warning sign. Another vehicle is approaching from your left at the intersection. Which of the following is the safest course of action? Now when we're taking a look at the sign, can you see how that symbol is going to sort of represent the plus sign? That's how you're going to identify that the sign is going to be warning you about a crossroad ahead. Now remember, this sign is going to warn you that another road is going to intersect your path, right? That means that automatically the first thing that you need to do is you need to reduce your speed, right? You need to reduce your speed, you need to look both ways, and you need to be prepared to stop. Now if we're looking at our three options, option A tells us to speed up to clear the intersection before the other vehicle arrives. Option B tells us to slow down, check for traffic from all directions, and be ready to stop if necessary. And option C tells us to maintain your speed. The vehicle from the left must give way to you. Now from these three options, right, only option B is going to give us the correct choices, right? Option A is going to tell us to speed up, which is incorrect. And option C tells us to maintain our speed, which is also incorrect. The only correct answer here is going to be option B, slow down, check for traffic from all directions, and be prepared to stop if necessary. Question 2. You see the priority crossroad warning sign while approaching an intersection. Vehicles are coming from the side roads. What should you do? Now if you take a look at this sign, can you see how the line in the center, right, the line that's going straight ahead, that line is going to represent your lane. Can you see how that line is much thicker than the line going across? That's because this sign is going to be indicating to you that your lane has priority. That means that other vehicles from the side roads must stop and give way to you. So if you're looking at our three options, option A is going to say slow down slightly because you must give way to all vehicles. Remember, you have priority, so you do not need to give way to anyone. With option C, it tells us to stop completely at the intersection even if no other vehicles are present. Again, that is incorrect. The only correct answer would be option B, maintain your speed and proceed carefully, because you have priority over vehicles on the minor roads. Question 3. You are approaching a secondary crossroad warning sign. Vehicles are coming from the main road that crosses your path. What is the safest action? Now can you see how this sign is going to be the opposite of the previous sign? The lane that's going across is going to be the thicker lane, and your lane, the lane that's going forward, is going to be the thinner lane. And that's basically going to mean that your road does not have priority, right? You must reduce your speed, you must look both ways, and you have to give way to vehicles on the main road. Therefore, if we're taking a look at our three options, only option B is going to give us those choices. Therefore, option B is going to be our correct answer. Question 4. You are approaching a T-junction ahead warning sign while driving on the road that ends at the junction. What should you do? Is it option A, maintain your speed and enter the junction quickly to avoid traffic? Is it option B, slow down, check for vehicles on the road that you will be joining and give way if necessary? Or is it option C, accelerate to clear the junction before any other vehicle arrives? Now a T-junction ahead warning sign is just basically going to inform you that the road that you are currently traveling on is going to end and you must safely join another road. So obviously if you're going to be joining another road, you must reduce your speed, you must observe traffic on the road that you intend on entering, and you have to give way if needed. Therefore option B is going to be our correct answer. Question 5. You are driving and see the Skew T-junction ahead warning sign. The minor road joins your road at an angle. What is the safest action? Now can you see in this sign how the road is going to join your road at an angle, right? It's not going to be perpendicular. And again, the same rules are going to apply. You need to reduce your speed, you need to watch for vehicles that are either going to be entering or exiting your road, and you need to give way if it's needed. Therefore, option B will be our correct answer. You need to slow down, check for traffic from the minor road, and you need to be prepared to stop if necessary. Now can you see how this sign is going to have two different variations, right? The only variation is going to be the angle and the direction, right? The sign is going to mean the exact same thing. So whichever sign you get in your test, remember the rules are going to be the same. It's just the angle and the direction that's different. Question 6. While driving on a main road, you see the side road junction ahead warning sign. A vehicle is about to enter your road from the side street. What is the safest action? Now can you see how the line going straight ahead is going to represent the lane that you are currently driving on. The line that's coming in from the left hand side, that is going to represent where the vehicle is going to be entering your road from. So again, the same rule is going to apply. You need to slow down, you need to be alert, and you need to be ready to give way if it's necessary. Therefore, option B is going to be the correct answer, right? You cannot maintain your speed. Remember, option A and option C tell us to maintain your speed or accelerate. If you are going to maintain your speed or accelerate and the vehicle from the side road that's going to be entering your road suddenly comes into your way, you are going to knock them, right? Therefore, option B would be the correct answer. And again, there are going to be different variations of this sign. The side road could either enter your road from the right hand side or from the left hand side, right? Remember, the primary rule is still going to remain the same. It's just the direction in which the road is going to enter your road that can change, right? It can either be from the left hand side or the right hand side. Question 7. You are driving and see the staggered junction ahead warning sign. Vehicles may be entering from both the left and right sides, but not directly opposite each other. What should you do? Is it option A, maintain your speed? The staggered layout means that you have priority over both sides. Is it option B, slow down, watch carefully for vehicles entering from both sides and be prepared to stop if it's necessary? Or is it option C, accelerate to get through the staggered junction before any vehicle arrives? Now when we're taking a look at these three options, which option makes the most sense? Think about it. If there's going to be lanes entering your road from either the left or right hand side, sometimes both, then obviously you need to slow down and you need to watch carefully for the other vehicles that are going to be entering from both sides. Therefore, option B would be the correct answer. And again, there are going to be variations in the sign as well, right? If we're taking a look at the sign on the left, can you see how you are first going to experience a road entering from the right hand side, then the left hand side? If you're looking at the sign on the right hand side, there will be a road that's going to enter from the left hand side first and then from the right hand side. So just keep in mind the rule is going to be the same. The only thing that's going to change is the order in which the different directions are going to enter your road. Question 8. You are approaching a sharp junction ahead warning sign where the road splits into two sharply diverging roads. What is the safest action? Is it option A, maintain your speed and pick a road at the last moment? That is very dangerous. So obviously option A is going to be incorrect. Option C tells us to accelerate to reach the junction quickly before other vehicles do. Now that can cause an accident, right? With option B, it tells us to slow down well in advance, signal early and choose the correct road safely. Again, that is going to be the correct answer. Now as you can see, there are going to be different variations for the sign as well. The one road is going to split towards the left and the other road is going to split towards the right? So just keep in mind the different directions. Question 9. You are approaching a sharp junction ahead. Now this is going to be a merge sign, right? Where another road merges sharply into yours from the left. What is the safest approach? Is it option A, maintain your speed, the merging vehicle must give way to you? Is it option B, slow down slightly, check for merging traffic and be prepared to adjust your speed or lane position safely? Is option C, accelerate to pass the merge area before the other vehicle joins? So anywhere on the road where there's going to be merging taking place, you need to be cautious, right? You need to reduce your speed. You need to watch for vehicles that are going to be entering from the merging road and you need to adjust your vehicle accordingly. Therefore, option B would be the correct answer. You need to slow down slightly. You need to check for merging traffic and you need to be prepared to adjust your speed or your lane position safely. Now can you see within these variations, the one road is going to be merging from the left hand side and the other road is going to be merging from the right hand side. And again, the main rule is still going to remain the same. Question 10. You are driving and see the Y-junction ahead warning sign. The road splits into two branches. What is the safest way to approach this junction? Now obviously you need to start deciding early where you want to go, right? And you then need to position your vehicle with that direction in mind. So that means that you cannot accelerate, and that means that you cannot maintain your speed. You will need to slow down, you will need to signal early, and you need to safely position your vehicle to take the correct branch. Therefore, option B would be the correct answer. Question 11. You see the end of the dual roadway warning sign ahead. Your lane continues straight, but now there is no physical separation between the oncoming traffic. What is the safest approach? Is it option A, maintain your speed, oncoming traffic will stay in their lane? Is it option B, slow down slightly, stay well within your lane and be alert for oncoming vehicles? Or is it option C, accelerate to clear the area quickly before encountering oncoming traffic? The correct answer would be option B, and again there are going to be two different variations for the sign. Question 12. You see the beginning of a dual roadway warning sign ahead. What is the safest approach? Is it option A, maintain your current speed, the lanes will separate automatically? Is it option B, be alert, keep in your lane and be prepared for moving traffic in the opposite direction on a separate carriageway? Or is it option C, accelerate to match the speed of the vehicles on the other carriageway? Now obviously you will need to always be alert, you need to keep in your lane, and you need to prepare for traffic moving in the opposite direction on a separate carriageway. Therefore option B would be our correct answer. And that's it for today guys. I want to thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far to the end of the video. To those writing their learner's license test soon, I want to wish you all the best. Once again, thank you so much for watching. May God bless you all. Take care guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.